April is sequel month. Well, sort of. But we're playing the sequel to The Dark Eye, Chains of Satinav. This is Memoria. Some returning characters and some new characters.
By the gods, this is a good start. Where did these people set up their tent? If there's nothing around the next bend, I'm turning around.
No. I mean, we sort of know the deal with this character. If you don't remember the story, watch the first game, because it's on the channel.
Finally. Hey you, little girl. Giacomo Nauta sent me. I'm here about the riddle. Do you speak Goretti? I'm a friend. Giacomo told you I would come.
He spoke of the hero of Andergast, a strong, courageous and clever man. Not someone I can slice open from head to foot in the blink of an eye.
I am the hero of Andergast.
Can you do magic? Heal things with fairy magic? The way the hero healed the dreams of an Andergastrian was magic?
It wasn't quite like that, but yes. I can repair things magically.
Then prove it. This before me is the flying fortress Kashalri. I recreated it from my dreams. But no matter what I do, it keeps tipping over. Use your magic to make it stand up, and I'll let you see my father.
Piece of cake. No magic necessary here. Watch and learn.
Learn that you have a big mouth? Don't make excuses. Use your magic to make it stand up.
It's full of exotic, nothing I can use. There's a dagger. She thinks it's very important. I'm not going. Atala. I've only. Nuri's old necklace. Nuri's. I'm carrying it with me until. It's about as wide as. The fortress would fit but how am I supposed.
What are you doing?
Don't worry, I just want to try something.
Oh.
May I go in
Ship
now?
in a bottle.
Papa, there's someone here claiming to be a hero.
Send him in.
If you truly are the hero, then you're a bit boring. You remind me more of a stupid, grumpy peasant.
I'm a bird catcher, and I no longer care what others think of me. I rescued a fairy, and I freed a kingdom. I don't have to prove anything to anyone.
Alright, go in. But watch your back, I'm right behind you.
Ah, Geron, how nice. Come, sit. Sit.
Are you Fahi?
Yes, sit down. Did you find this place all right?
Yeah. I was told that you sell a spell that can permanently change a person's form.
A person's or an animal's, but everything in its time. Tea?
All right.
Ah, a man of taste. That's good.
Always be polite.
Andergast is cold, is it not?
It's all right. But about that spell.
Of course. You understand that permanent physical transformation is a formidable power. It demands a great deal of courage to request such power.
I have my reasons.
I know. Giacomo told me as much. You know my price.
Giacomo said something about a riddle.
Correct. You like riddles, Geron, don't you?
As long as they can be solved.
Don't worry. You'll carry it with you for a while, twist it and turn it in your mind, and perhaps even despair briefly. But when you finally solve it, The reward will be much sweeter.
It's like
Where
The Witness.
Did you get this riddle anyway?
For more than 3 moons, my daughter and I have both had the same dream every night. It's even more wondrous that this dream tells a true story, a memory from a time 450 years ago when our world faced its greatest battle. I will now tell you the beginning of the dream. You don't need to know more. And then the riddle. If you can solve it, you'll receive the power to restore your beloved.
And if not?
Garon, you are the hero of Andergast. Of course you'll solve it. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Good. The dream begins, as I said, 450 years ago, in an ancient vault far beneath my home city of Fazar. The powers of darkness threaten the land, and the great and decisive battle is imminent.
I sense a
When
cutscene
one night,
happening.
A group of heroes enters the tomb of an ancient Mogul mage.
What's the D&D campaign now? I wonder if we're going to be hopping back and forth from past to present. Lots of After Effects going on in here. I think this is the second playable character here. Alright, Chapter 1, slightly off-center.
Prepare yourselves. I shall open the burial chamber now. Are we all here?
All here, for crying out loud.
It could have been worse.
Sure, we could have lost the mute Farkina too, or the dainty princess who can't fight.
Calm yourself, Shabib. You're not the only one whose nerves are frayed.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did the princess have to see a little blood? Did it break her tender heart?
Yes. Crack. Now you'll have to endure me without one.
Princess Zadia, Alric, we must stick together. The legendary mask of Malakar lies within this burial chamber. If we succeed in bringing it to the Holy Army in the Rashtulian Wall, the battle against the demons will be mere child's play.
If we succeed, and these walls don't swallow us up first.
I'm working as fast as I can. I can't find the lock. Give me a moment. It has to be here somewhere.
He's an agile fighter. I don't see a single wound. Why did the Farkina people cast you out?
None of your business.
True. Your past is your problem alone. All that counts is that you lead us safely through the mountains to the army.
I just want my money, and soon.
They're watching me. I feel a throbbing, and they're warm, like a sick heart. It looks like blood. I'm not touching. It looks sticky.
What, does she have a power? No, she doesn't.
My
Like Ruby.
Almandin. I would never
Okay.
A finely worked ornamental arch. There are grooves here.
Letters? Can you read them?
No, they're just grooves. Nothing more.
Stay away from the Guardians, Princess. Even their detached limbs still have some life in them.
The Guardians are more... I hope that was... Stay down. They're watching.
How about this one? Does this one throb?
I feel it. Something in these stones lives and breathes.
Okay.
What did you call?
Shabib. That's Tula Media for little boy.
Without me, you'd be long dead.
Please, no quarrels.
She started it.
Alright.
Now to get the key into the lock.
Where do you see a lock?
What does a princess know about filth?
Enough to know that it can be washed off. That's good news for you, isn't it?
What are you trying to say?
Silence, please. Stay back. We don't know.
Mage? Why exactly did you choose us as companions?
Who are you talking about in particular?
Did you specifically look for a princess?
No. I sent for a Ptolemid scholar, but those are hard to find in these bloody days. Only a few are able to defend themselves and not fall victim to the marauding bands currently battling for dominance in Fazar.
The streets of Fazar have always been a screaming nightmare.
And thus, it's an even greater miracle that you survived there for so long. You're the outcast heiress of a toppled ruler. I would not have bet my ducats on you.
What was Haroon's role?
He was your personal bodyguard.
Which he did. Right up until the end.
I am sorry about him. Can that mercenary over there do anything other than hit things and yell?
That's more than you can do, Poppet.
Alric keeps the monsters at bay.
Will Raghvan really accompany us to the end?
Yes. As soon as we're finished here, he'll lead us through the Rashtulian Wall to the Holy Army. He grew up in those mountains. He knows the way better than any other.
You do know that Farkina's an outcast, don't you? Even his own people fear him.
We have no other choice. We need him.
How did a mage like you come to lead a group such as this?
I wanted to join the army in Punin when a nobleman from Fazar told me about the mask. The rest was a question of money and determination.
Enough of that. What do we do next?
We force our way into the burial chamber of the Mughal and steal the Mask of Malakar. Then we take it over the peaks of the Rashtulian Wall to the Holy Army.
And there we triumph.
The future of this world is in our hands.
Why is it called the Holy Army?
The Holy Army is an army of clerics. Only with the holy might of the gods,
Exposition!
so it is believed, can we withstand the attack.
You said the army is advancing over the Rashtulian mountains. Why such a difficult route?
Most of the passes are guarded by the legions of evil. In addition, there's a magical place across the peaks of the Rashtulian Wall where they hope to forge a final, crucial alliance. We'll join the army there.
Are you sure that the mask waits behind these walls?
Yes, quite sure. No one knows where the Mughal Malakar obtained the mask, or if he even created it himself. But he was so obsessed with it and its power that he ultimately took it with him to his grave. It's also said that he never succeeded in awakening its true power while he lived.
What does it do?
They say that the wearer of the mask can turn any lost battle, indeed any defeat and any loss at all, into an enduring victory.
It creates fake news.
How deep are we?
Only the gods know. Fazar was built up layer by layer on the ruins of older dynasties. Beneath
Dynasties?
that lay vaults as ancient as the land itself. This burial chamber, for example, was erected 2,000 years ago by the last living Mughal mage, Malakar. It is said he was a grand master of elemental and transformation magic. He could bend ore and earth to his will with the snap of his fingers. These halls were his greatest and last piece of work.
How could it come to this? An invasion of evil in our age?
There are always dark times, Princess. The only important thing is that we're prepared to fight. The greatest heroes of our age have gathered to fight the decisive battle in the Gorian desert.
And to go down in history forever.
If we win. Aren't you
He's right.
Do you have no...
What's the problem?
The lock is hidden. I can't find it. Some sort of secret mechanism. Perhaps an objectum disapparatic.
Whatever it may be, you have to open it.
Do you have a death wish? You saw what kind of creatures are running around out there. If this is what the princesses in this country are like, I would hate to see the kings.
Don't worry, you won't. The last Caliph of Fazar was skinned alive 5 moons ago.
Was he a tyrant?
Yes, like every ruler in this city. Besides...
What?
Did you see the tattoo on her arm? I believe it's the mark of Malakar. She's a direct descendant.
We brought the great-great-great-great-granddaughter of an accursed Mogul mage monster into his burial chamber. Are you out of your mind?
She's a good person, trust me, and we'll soon need her.
It was that way when we arrived. Who knows if we would have won otherwise. Can you hear me? I'm sorry about your broken legs. It's very lonesome down here. But one step closer, and we'll break your neck as well. A large hand. The legacy of these hands held me prisoner my whole life. But today, I will finally free myself. Oh, Kasim, you'll regret what you've done to me. The mage brought down the Mogul's earring in order to break the back of the chief guardian. But Haroun was already beyond help. I have to get in there and find the... or else it was all... The image of the Mogul mage. He looks like a gigantic dwarf. It's said that it has 2 horse legs and an emerald lance. If we make it to the battle...
Oh, here's a dagger. An inventory item. Yonk.
Skewered by his own torch.
Oops.
What an unworthy death.
That'll teach you to carry a torch.
It would take too long. We're running out of...
Oh, I didn't even realize he had a bag, but that works. Whoops! Well, that stuff just fell. Bandage. Brush. Alcohol. Okay. Rope.
Our rope. If only we had noticed the... No. Just listen to yourself. How pathetic you are. Haroun had to die. That's the sacrifice we must make.
Alright, so... let's see if we can cut it.
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. Anything else? Rock face.
If only I could pull it down. The burial chamber.
Oh. I don't really need to worry about that then.
The remains of... That's what finally broke the creature's back.
Horse brush. Well, I know what we need to do. Alcohol-soaked bandage.
I don't much care.
And we'll clean up this tomb entrance.
The crust is too dry to be...
What?
I should use the... That'll never... Stand aside.
Under no circumstances should...
Fine, then you'll have to do it.
Brush it.
What do you think you're doing?
There is no hidden mechanism. The door is just filthy. Brush it off, and you'll find your lock.
Hmm?
You're an idiot, mage.
Step back. The 6 legs open the 6 locks. By all 12 gods!
This is going so well.
Relax. I know you just want to help, but I can manage.
Alright, so the leg fell off.
We'll have to glue it.
I cannot simply tie the key. The crust is too...
Well, I have the bandage.
I cannot simply... I mustn't...
No.
I can easily tear... Now that's just... With the Almandine, it would be as if I would only do that.
Okay. Well, I don't see any other items. I already got what I needed from him.
It was a good bastard. It looks...
Oh, this
I'm not
is
it looks...
sticky.
I can't look... I don't much care.
What?
Now the blade is... I can easily tear... I can clean... Here, glue the leg with this.
Couldn't you have used the bandage to do that? Whatever. Alright. Man, you could have just kicked it over.
It's ready. Do you see the glowing inscription, Ulrich? Ancient Tula Media is a dead language, spoken only by a very few. By even fewer, since the spiritual leaders of this city were executed together with their caliph.
That's
One must be
unfortunate.
educated to read this script. Educated, like a child from a noble family. Educated, like the last princess of Fazar. That's the reason we brought you.
Oh,
Now,
sorry, I didn't read
tell
it.
me,
I didn't
what's
learn
the
it.
Answer to the riddle on the chamber.
I can't read that.
The gods be with me.
What? What do you read?
I can't tell you. It would change too much.
This is why we brought her?
I don't understand. Princess? Princess, where are you? By the 12, it's dark.
I'm over here.
Ah! Ow! Watch out for the beetle key when you leave. It's lying on the ground along with the door. If it breaks, we'll be locked in here.
What's that smell?
Ulrich, don't come in. There's gas in the air. Shine the torch carefully through the door, but stay outside. And no magic. Astral energy could trigger a trap. Be careful where you set foot, Princess.
Difficult without light.
If you know a way to make light without fire or magic, then tell me.
An incense stick. It smells spicy.
That must be magical myrrh. As the daughter of a caliph, you should know that.
My father didn't like nice things.
Take it.
Ow! I cut my hand. The hook is now covered in my blood.
Way to go.
It's empty. It's covered because I'm too...
Dusty silver platter.
It looks like something ate through it. There's a ring hanging on the pillar. Apparently, the pillar was movable once. It's much...
Sliver of light.
There's a small...
Well, hold on.
The stick should burn well. That should be enough. The bandage is now soaked with...
Okay.
That's my... The bowl is... I should do... It contains...
I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm gonna do it.
I'll take the incense.
By the...
Is that it?
Yes. Yes, that's it. The Mask of Malakar. With that, we will win the battle against the demons once and for all.
Ayal, a guardian.
Guard the door. If the beetle key is damaged, we'll be locked in here.
Up. Welp.
Come on then. Yalla. Kill me. My life isn't worth much anyway. Weakling. I can see his outline. He's buried beneath the... I might be able to free him with magic. The flames in his eyes are... Of course there's no... Otherwise the fire in his eye. It glitters like a sight I... The silver platter... I've learned nothing. There's nothing here. And since the attacker stepped... I can't get it up.
Oh, there's a staff.
Huh?
Whoa, what?
What's that? Blood? Smoke? The staff? What does that mean? The second vision.
Put it back on the hook then. Put it in the incense bowl.
Welcome,
What was that? Who are you? What are you doing in my head? Hello?
You must touch me if you want to hear me, Shahrazad.
Are you a demon?
To be honest, Shahrazad, I have no idea. I can't remember. All at once, I was here, in the dark, chained fast, countless centuries ago.
You're lying.
Not at all. I've seen the rise and fall of every mote of dust in this chamber. It's only my own story that I don't know.
Why do I hear you in my head?
That comes from your blood, which you sacrificed to me.
I've made a pact with a demon.
Forgive me. I should have warned you beforehand.
Open that door. You can do that, can't you?
I'm afraid not. No.
Then what can you do?
I can light the braziers and extinguish them, and I can give orders to the Guardians.
Awaken the Guardians and order them to tear down the gate.
But then you'll run away and leave me behind. Many millennia will pass before another princess stumbles into the cave.
You know who I am?
Yes, I heard your talk outside the burial chamber. What would you say to another pact? I'll help you get out of the burial chamber, and you'll take me with you. Princess and court magician, mistress and servant. Together we'll conquer the world.
Deal.
What? Really? Who would be stupid enough to free a frightening creature like me so carelessly?
I take what I can get.
You frighten me.
Light the torches.
Let us do that together, Shahrazad. Turn your bright eyes upon the darkness and concentrate. As long as you're touching me, you can speak to me, but you can also cast my spell.
All right.
Behold the glories of my master's final resting place. By my ancestors, you're beautiful.
So we have an agreement?
Yes, we do.
Good. You're stuck.
I have been hanging here for a very long time, after all. You need to loosen the bracket and pull me toward the sky with a strong jerk.
Oh. You remember the sky?
The sky. Freedom. The sparks and sounds of language. Some things one never forgets.
You're still...
You need to loosen the bracket.
Okay. Well, the magician's probably
Guardian's
dead.
limbs have... He's buried beneath... I might be able to...
Okay, let's continue on with more Memoria on the next episode. So grab a snack and we'll be back with another game.